And now back to the people. It's been nearly 5 months of grief, of sorrow, of loss. Leanne Sharabi from Kibbutz Be'eri was murdered on October 7th along with her 2 daughters, Noah and Yael. Her husband Eli Sharabi still held captive in Gaza, his condition uncertain. Leanne, who immigrated from England in the mid-90s, fell in love with Eli and decided to stay. Now her parents have come to Israel to visit their daughter and granddaughter's graves, attempting to deal with the tragedy that befell the family and has yet to end. Probably never will. More on their story in this report adapted from Israel's Channel 12 News.
It's bullets.
Yeah.
Bullet holes all over the place.
Evil bastards.
This is the mamad, the safe room. Not very safe. There's a teddy bear. It was bought for Leanne when she was quite young. I would love to find that. It's not in there. It's not in there.
It's Noya's hat behind you.
Oh, yeah.
She'd just started training for the army.
Every morning, Jill and Pete Presley visit their family's abandoned home. This is the second time they've come from England to Be'eri since October 7th, staying in one of the kibbutz houses, packing belongings of their loved ones, and tidying up the house that has fallen into disarray. What else is left to do in such a horrifying, heartbreaking situation where an entire family has disappeared? The father, Eli Sharabi, was abducted to Gaza. Their daughter, Leanne, and 2 granddaughters, Noah and Yael, were murdered.
We were getting messages coming through that something bad was happening on Be'eri. Our son, who lives very close to us, came round and he said 4 words which ruined our lives. Leanne didn't make it. And that was the first we knew that we'd lost our daughter. And he said the girls are dead as well.
Before October 7th, Jill and Pete used to visit Kibbutz Be'eri at least once a year. The British couple, who drank beer every evening and argued about the monarchy, gradually got used to the fact that their daughter, who went on a 3-month volunteering program in the kibbutz, decided to stay.
Love the kibbutz, yeah. We fell in love with it when we first came. The way of life here and the way the children could go anywhere. And they didn't know where they were on the kibbutz, but they knew they were safe.
Yeah.
Eli explained when he first married Leanne, if there's a war, I'll make sure she gets out. We spend time in the UK telling people what it's like here.
The most annoying thing is the fact that we've been here on numerous occasions and the rockets have come over. Nothing is reported, particularly in England.
Yeah.
As soon as Israel retaliates, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. We know the evil that goes on in Palestine, where they teach their children to hate the Jews. Totally evil people.
The tragedy of the Sharabi family from Be'eri is twofold. Eli Sharabi was abducted to Gaza. His brother Yossi was also abducted, and a month and a half ago was pronounced dead in captivity. Yossi's wife Nira and their 3 daughters survived.
Again.
Again and again and again and again. Yes. I'm going to bring the box here. There are 2.
Even that's got bullet holes in it. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a Piccolino, but she also paid one that was like that. That's the one.
That's the one.
You were looking for this?
Yes. This is what I particularly wanted it. אוהבים אותך, מזל טוב. מזל טוב. Yeah. This is really precious.
How did you end up in the kibbutz, and where did you come from? So I came from Bristol, in southwest England. What made you stay? My guy, I stayed for him.
She met Ellie, met someone.
I've met a man.
I've met someone. I said to Pete, well, I'm going to go over and check him out. I came over, took me around, went to Masada and went to Jerusalem. And the first thing I said when I got back was, I think he's got the measure of her, because she could be a very difficult girl. But Pete wasn't very happy because he was a Manchester United supporter.
Manchester United supporter.
How did your family react to your decision to stay in Be'eri? Accepted. You don't argue with a 20-year-old girl in love.
Went out for a meal at our favourite Italian restaurant. He disappeared, thought he was going to the loo, came back. And then he goes down on one knee. Will you marry me, love? That was it. So we had champagne, and then the rest is history.
It's a video of their wedding in Israel, in Be'eri.
Look at them.
She became an Israeli?
She did.
We went to Jerusalem, and so then he asked for something like 300 shekels. And Leanne said, "You've got to fucking joking." And they argued backwards and forwards, and in the end he said to her, "You are more Israeli than the Israelis." With that, we walked away. Up here, I know.
What?
Down here, that she's gone. Here, she's still with me. No,
yeah.
as though she's just walking behind me.
Yeah.
I still talk to her. I talk to her first thing in the morning, have a chat, moan about him. But it's the last face I see at night, the first face I see in the morning. That's why I can't believe she's gone.
Did you speak on Saturday morning?
אני מקבלת ממנה, נירה, הם פה אצלנו.
Around 11:30, I get a message from Leanne saying, Nira, they're inside our house. I hear Arabic. I hear gunfire. I told Yossi, and he said, Ellie wrote to me as well. That means that Ellie was still there at that point. We're constantly trying to figure it out. How did this happen? There's no way Ellie knew that Leanne and the girls were murdered and that he would let them take him like that. We believe that Ellie was abducted first, and then Noah, Yahel, and Leanne were murdered.
They were found between the mamad and the dining room. And it's an awful thing to say, they were just shot. Nothing else had been done to them. They were shot.
A soldier said he saw our daughter, but she was cuddling the two girls, and they were shot. Just so sad. Sorry. 7th of October was the saddest day in my life. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we go to the graves. We'll take some beers and we'll stand at Leanne's grave and have a beer with her.
Might even pour one round.
Might even pour some beer on the grave for her.
What do you miss most about the place you were born in? Family and beer.
But she'll only reveal what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me.
Lots of beer.
Yeah, forget our beautiful girls, our precious daughter, and our beautiful, beautiful grandchildren.
She takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants.
And Ellie, bring him home.
Leanne, Sharabi.